much that I love you. Let me tell you, me one thing. Let me tell you how much that I love you. You found me no search. It's like you knew that inside I was hurting. I was so young, said no chance. But you gave me a shot at a romance. I feel like you were like an angel sent to bring me light. Now that I'm with you, me one say that me love you, that me love you, that me love. Hey, me no go one day wonder. Without my baby, without me love, without me love. And I'll dance and sing and I sing because you make my life complete. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I can't believe that this is for me. Oh yeah, yeah, oh yeah. I can't believe that this is for me. Oh yeah. Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. It's for me. Shut up, 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 shut up. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. It's for me. I've never felt this way. So when they ask us, say, oh yeah, we're going all the way. For me, we have to love you all the time and things. Sometimes I wonder if the thing could cut us under to get under. I know, but your love in my life control that. I lay down my life this way. Do anything to make you stay. All of the blessings, they come my way. And all the bad things, they turn away. Sometimes life is such a scare. Your love gives me the strength to bear. Oh, shut up. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Just for me. Shut up, 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 shut up.
Greetings. Greetings, and gratitude. First of all, let me say how peaceful the fuck I am because don't nobody have my phone number. The level of disrespect of people wanting to text and call all times of the night is now over. The shit was on me so heavy for the last 3 days to change my motherfucking number, and I didn't want to do it because there's so many other things that are attached to my phone number. But I did it. And I feel good about it. And I do. And so many times people are like, I just had to. No, you didn't. Anyway, that's not even what I came on here to talk about. But I just thought I would say it. Okay. Greetings and gratitudes. Greetings and gratitude. First of all, I know the stalker is somewhere punching a motherfucking air, bitch, because just all in her room, just all by myself. That bitch is somewhere punching a motherfucking air like all by myself. Listen, I'm sitting here, I'm working on the Melanin Bible. I'm just on my computer, just tick, and I keep watching shit on YouTube. So I'm just trying to find something. I'm scrolling through because I was watching Tubi, and I'm just like, damn near on Lenny Williams type time. Like, I watched it till I couldn't watch no more. I said, listen, I'm over Tubi right now. Let me just go on YouTube and find something. I didn't watch some shit about FBG Duck, and this one was murdered by this one, and KI was murdered, and her brother Butter is upset about it. And I'm over here like, this is crazy. Now, I had already heard the case about KI before, and I'm like, that was a dangerous ass little girl. That bitch was killing everything. But I'm just like, oh, I didn't know she had a brother. So her brother, like, he didn't told a whole bunch of shit. But I'm just looking at all these different young boys, they getting killed. And I'm like, this one is just so fucking stupid. He in the interview and pull a gun and they show Charleston White. And I'm looking at all of this. I'm just like, this shit is really the fuck stupid. All of these young boys, like, we don't even know your music. You ain't even making it nowhere. And y'all being taken the fuck out. So as I'm watching that shit, I say, okay, that went off. And so I see something pop up to say, from Nickelodeon to murder. how Watch Me Whip and Nene ruined my life. And I'm like, oh, that's about Silento. So I'm watching it and I'm looking at it and I'm like, I'm tapped in and I'm reading the situation, bitch. I'm reading the situation. And I'm like, oh, he was a cute little boy. You know, I remember Watch Me Whip, Watch Me Nene. You know, I remember, right? And so I'm like thinking to myself, like, damn, I didn't realize it was that long ago. Like, he in jail for murder. Like, it was so much shit I remember attached to this, but it wasn't what I was actually remembering because I had no idea about none of this. So I'm watching it. And they get to the part where he has a performance over in like Dubai. But the promoter is trying to say that he canceled and that he owes him like $81,000. And then the chick Jenna, who's like on his team or whatever, is like, no, he never canceled none of the performances. Like, he ain't canceled shit. But they holding him in Dubai. So I think he had another performance he performed, but they still was holding him in Dubai. I'm looking at it, I'm like, oh, the promoter man, because he wasn't fucking, is what it is. And everything I say tonight is alleged, but we about to get into it because, bitch, I was gagged. I was completely gagged reading this situation. I don't need you to try to give me your intel of what you thought happened or what you read because I don't give a fuck. This is what I see when I'm looking at this shit. Allegedly, I believe that promoter was pissed because he was trying to take advantage of this young boy. He wanted to fuck him or something, and I say something, but I'm saying he wanted to fuck him, and he wasn't going for it. He was trying to take advantage of this young boy in different ways, and he wasn't going for it. So then whatever happened, he had been arrested back to back. So now he's back in the States, back on American soil, and he keeps getting arrested back to back. That alone tells me, and not even spiritually, just knowing what the fuck I know, that alone tells me the industry is mad because this young boy is not playing ball on some level. And now they're getting ready to fuck with him. So they're fucking with him, and I'm watching his decline, and I'm like, what? As I'm watching this shit, I'm like, I'm reading through it. So now he has the situation with the girlfriend who posted the pictures, and now he's arrested for that. Now let's get into that. Because as I'm watching it, and I'm watching all of his pictures, I'm like, oh, he's secretly gay. He's secretly gay. And he don't want nobody to know. So now that tells me that's something that the industry is wanting to use or wanting him to do. So he's being taken advantage of in some capacity inside of this motherfucking industry. Now they're fucking with his mental. He goes into these genomes' house with a hatchet looking for the girlfriend. Why? Because she done posted these pictures. Now I'm already feeling like this baby is undercover. He's DL and he's not going to ever come out. Not to these people. What pictures did she post? Him, they said his asshole was out. His asshole was shown. That tells me his legs was cocked up. And you was able to view his asshole. I said the only reason he was taking pictures of his asshole is because he was sending screenshots of it or pictures to somebody he was secretly talking to. The girlfriend seen it, and she posted that shit because she was in her motherfucking feelings. Why? Because she knew too why the fuck Silento was sending that. One thing that stood out to me watching this little brief 12, 13-minute documentary they didn't put together on him was the blonde hair. So when they show and they say, oh, he went into the genome house with the hatchet because he was looking for her. He was getting ready to kill her because she was outing him on another level. He's not getting ready to play ball on that. I'm watching this shit. I'm so motherfucking gagged. I'm so gagged watching it like, So I'm reading it. Every time I'm reading it, another case pop up on this motherfucker. And I'm like, So then what lands him in the penitentiary is the murder of his cousin. He's in the house with his cousin. Whatever took place in his house led him to shoot his cousin twice, once in the face, once in the leg. And I keep hearing he saw the monster in him or the demon in him. And I'm like, damn, did he see it on his face, Spirit? You know, I'm like, what the fuck? Because he shot him in the face. No. It goes on. They say they looking for him. He left the house and they're now looking for him. They find him and get him and detained, and then he's under arrest. So as the story progresses, it goes in to show his publicist, and the publicist is crying. The publicist is a good girlfriend of mine. I had no fucking idea. She's a compadre. And I'm like, oh my fucking God, my mouth flies open. I'm completely fucking gagged. I call my other friend and I'm like, bitch, this just popped the fuck up. And I'm reading this, and then our good girlfriend, I didn't even realize she was his fucking publicist. And she's like, yes. And so I'm like telling her, like, I'm getting ready to do this live on this because I see this and I read it. She was like, you should. And so I started the motherfucking live. And here I am. And I am like, oh my God. Because I feel like the cousin was taking advantage of him. I believe this boy had been molested time and time again over the years. I don't know, but allegedly, I believe that this young boy was being taken advantage of growing up. And at some capacity, this cousin, he was a handsome boy. The cousin he killed, he was handsome, long locks, was trying to little boy him in a specific way that he was not going for. He said, not this time, not right now. He was already being fucked with mentally. And he pow-powed that motherfucker once in the face, once in the leg. They have been running this young boy down in this industry because he didn't want to play ball in some capacity. He had already been halfway exposed in a way that he did not want to be exposed. They were fucking with his mental because he was not playing ball in some capacity. And so they fucked him up and drove him to do whatever the fuck they drove him to do. And that is fucked up. He had one major song. When he did Whip Nay Nay, when he did that song, he was still in high school. And he was talking and saying how, in a different reports, how he, was mistreated in high school. He was being bullied then. Why? He was being bullied and shit in high school to the point where when he came out with that song, people started being nice to him at school. So he started feeling better about himself because he was being fucking bullied in school. So that tells me that in some capacity, he already had like some sort of mental thing happening, because if you're being bullied, now you didn't came up, and he was arrested in DeKalb County, and because he was doing like 143, they say, speeding. Now, the officer says that Silento told him, I was trying to get away from fans. He said, but you can look me up right now. I'm allowed to go as fast as I want to because I am not a regular person. I don't know if he said that to that cop. He probably did tell him he wasn't, he was a celebrity. You know what I'm saying? But 143, he was going 143. I don't think he was going 143. You clocked him at 143 and caught him? Lies. Lies. No, you didn't. Uh-uh. No, you didn't. You ain't clock him at no 100 and going 143 miles per to the hour, and you caught him, Mr. Cop? No, you didn't. You added some extra on there. And as I'm looking at him, I'm like, man, I see it all in his face. His mental had declined. He was no longer the happy person that he was when he first came out. He was shining, styling, and profiling. Them people was fucking with this baby so hard, bro. They kept arresting him. Like within 2 months, he had been arrested like 4 times. Just kept fucking with him. He had just got back onto the soil, U.S. soil, from like Dubai, being stuck over there. He did a fundraiser, like a GoFundMe type shit, asking for people to help raise money to bring him back to America. Where's all of his money at? Man, they was taking advantage of this baby. Why would he have to raise money? He was being fucked over all the way around. And then y'all wanted his booty, and he wasn't giving it to you. He wanted to give it to whoever the fuck he wanted to give it to, and he didn't want y'all to have it. He didn't want nobody to know it. And that's what it looks like from my spiritual motherfucking eyes. They fucked this baby over and send him right on up the river because they couldn't take advantage. Listen, the industry moves in such a way that it's like a jealous nigga or a jealous bitch. If I can't have you, can't nobody have you. They move in such a way like that. And to me, that shit is fucked up. Also, let me answer this message that was sent out to me. Because, see, I'm not going to play any games with you, ma'am. I just, look at my bean bean. Every time I go to my pictures and I see that stinker butts. So I see this earlier. And I say, wait a minute. Who is that? So I go to the motherfucking message. Because I'm not going to play no games with you, ma'am. Jaguar right. In no point, in no way. Because, see, Spirit was so on point. Spirit had told me like 2 to 3 days ago that this woman was going to reach out to me. And I said, nah. Why would she do that? I done did that live talking about she's a liar, and she is. So why would she do that? And here you go saying that I'm correct in what I am saying about behold a pale horse. Can we call a truce? There's no beef here to call a truce on. No need to wave a white flag. There's no beef. We don't have no beef. We're not beefing. I just don't like you. You're a degenerate liar. And you're playing both sides. You're doing whatever you can to stay relevant. I know what you tried to do to me. There is no truce. There can never be a truce. You and I can't sit down and build content. Not ever. There's not a beef. I don't like you. Beef is arguing and going back. We're not doing that. I don't like you. You're an op. You got these people food. I am not. You used to come to me for information. That's why I know when I can speak on you, Jackie, it's because you came to me. We've had conversations. I know you personally, ma'am. I've talked to you over the phone. I've talked to you in Louisiana, Shreveport. I've done an interview with you. We've talked over the phone. You've called me for information. That's how the fuck I ever talked to Tokyo Tony while she tried to act like she didn't know about me. Like, knock it the fuck off, bro. Both of you bitches are degenerates, junkies. Mistreated your children. I'm a mom. There's no truce to have. We don't have a beef. I don't like you because I know who you are. People thought I was just some chick speaking on you. Ma'am, tell these people that I know who you are. You've come to me for information. And then, you know what I'm saying? When we did the interview, DMX called you out and you tried to act like he just saying because he's saying this. No, he called you out. You are a liar, Jackie. There's not a truce to have. We don't have beef. You're a degenerate liar. You use people. You're disgusting in your behavior. You're a horrible mother. And I have not gotten over the fact that you was shitting with me on the phone, wiping your ass, looking at the toilet paper, man. With that being said, never ever reach out to me again. Never ever come back into my motherfucking chat. You no longer have a phone number to reach me, so I ain't worried about it. Leave me the fuck be. We can't ever build content. Stay over on Storm Monroe and all of these other people who want your intel because your intel don't mean shit, because I know that you gather information from people because you gathered it from me. You watch me for a year. Tell these people the truth. You watched me for a year almost. 6 to 8 months, and then you started speaking on the shit that you did know firsthand, the shit that you were told, and the shit that they had you coming out saying. You were working for the industry doing all of this because they sent you to get me. Tell the people the truth, ma'am. It's always fuck you, Jackie. Always. There's no beef here. I just don't like you. I know who you are and I know what you tried to do to me. With that being said, you're forever going to go downhill. There will never be success for you. Ever. You're never going to amount to anything. Your success is all in the past. The most you could ever hope for, Jacqueline, is to be a successful drive-through worker. And you can sing all you want on your motherfucking little microphone, ma'am. Your whole jail and shit ain't even all the way done. You're forever going to live this life because you're a degenerate and you tried to do something to me. This success that you have, your little 5, 10, 15 minutes of fame, speaking on Diddy and Sean Carter and Big L, telling all of the lies, just go on and stay with that. Do that. Never come over here again. Ever. Anyway, yeah. Post Silento. They took this baby down and out. Not to mention the other one that they took down and out. Jada Youngin, ain't that baby name? Who was doing time and then got out and they killed him. See, I knew the chick that was managing him, and I still question her validity because I know who her friend is. And if I tell that story time, honey, there's so much tea to that. Because, see, she's how I got Boosie number when I called Boosie after Mo3 got killed. And now her client got out and this happened. I have read for her a few times. Her friend is one of the bitches in Atlanta that had me down there on that fuck shit. All of these people are fucked up, fucked off because now you're trying to build your fashion and your singing career after your client got killed. Listen, these motherfuckers is for the streets. They all for the streets and can't be the fuck trusted. I was so gagged by this baby and that baby. I could not believe it. That baby got out of jail and got killed. Or sacrificed, should I say. Allegedly. Anyway. I just wanted to come on and give my thoughts on poor Silento, Prince Silento, and what I feel like the fuck happened to him because they took him all the way out and down and left him in jail because he wouldn't play ball with the industry. I'm telling you, that's what the fuck happened. People was trying to molest and fuck him over and take his goodies, and he was tired and did not want to be outed in a specific way. I read on the situation before they ever said the girlfriend posted the pictures of his booty. What straight nigga you know is out here taking pictures of his asshole for what? When they doing that, that's because they sending that to another person they dealing with on a sexual level, on a homosexual level. And all love to my gays, so it ain't like that. I'm just saying. Y'all stay dangerous out here, Brody. Y'all stay dangerous out this motherfucker. You said his arrest wasn't talked about, but if it was, I hadn't heard it. It was talked about, but it was very quiet. Because if I'm not mistaken, what I thought had happened, because I remember something coming up to pass about I don't know if it was one of his like homeboys or somebody he was connected with. Don't y'all remember the boy was driving and something flew off of the car and like shot into a woman's window off the car and killed her or something? I can't even remember. That's what I thought he was in jail for, because I'm thinking it's him this whole time. But no, he killed his cousin. It's a lot. It's a lot. Anyway, you said I recall that. You recall that? You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? Gratitude for the donation. I appreciate it, Jasmine. It was something about, I don't know if it was a wheel or something off the tire, popped off the fucking car. Gratitude. 7G love. It popped off the car and flew into the motherfucking car of somebody else and killed a lady or something. That's what I thought that boy was in jail, but it ain't. So anyway, I just came on talking. I ain't asked y'all how y'all doing or nothing. It's right up under my name. It say it. Rapper Silento. It say the motherfucking governance, and then it say up under there, Rapper Silento. That's what I'm talking about. I believe they took him through a whole bunch of shit. You say you attached a question. What you attach a question for? I don't know. Now let me send you your $10 back. Let me go on and refund you that. Because there was a defraud. You tried to fraud me just now. As if you was just sending a beautiful donation. And absolutely not. I have some skip the lines available. Probably going to do some list readings tomorrow. You can come and pay for it. They're $85. You would never go into a 5-star restaurant with $100 meal and slide them a 20 and say, go on and bring me that steak over there, medium rare. Why would you ever do that? I love y'all. I show gratitude. Have a good night, y'all.